हेलो एवरीवन, गुड मॉर्निंग। चार्ट बॉक्स, जो भी मुझे सुन पा रहे हैं उसे चार्ट बॉक्स में थोड़ा हेलो कर दीजिए। गुड मॉर्निंग शशि, गुड मॉर्निंग कपूर साहब, वेरी गुड मॉर्निंग। एम आई ऑडिबल? एम आई ऑडिबल? सुनाई दे रहा है? Just have a thumbs up in the chat box. Hello, good morning, Santosh, good morning. It is audible? Good morning Arun, good morning Khushbu, very good morning. Good morning Hemant sir, good morning, very good morning, nice to see you here. Okay Rajashri, good morning. Yatashri also have joined recently. So a very good morning to all. As you know that the dynamic of UGC NET and JRF has recently changed drastically. We will analyze last 18 years the question set and the question set of October 2020. There is a sea change or significant change in few areas that need to be understood. Unless and until you will not understand those areas, it is very difficult to understand what will happen in coming days. So a sea changes has been marked in your UGC NET and JRF, as your UGC NET and JRF is going to set very soon. So I thought these videos or this data interpretations section will be more useful for you. So it is important to understand what changes has been made in the data interpretation set. As you know that the data interpretations fetches 5 marks, 5 मार्क है उसमें. So most important things today is how this changes has been done and how we'll take it forward, what techniques, tools to be used, so that at least you will secure 5 of 5 in the data interpretation set. Today's data interpretation set and in the next days, we are not. Am I audible, Rajashree? Am I audible? So the data interpretation जो दिया हुआ है level 2 इसीलिए है क्योंकि the level 1, the age of level 1 has gone. Earlier what has happened? A data table was there. Data table दिया रहा. Normally we are giving data table in the examinations and we are asking to calculate the various formula by using the various formula. But today if you go through the table, you will find C changes in the table value in your data interpretation set. So let's start with that. So there is a table. The table below embodies data on the productions, export and per capita consumptions of rice in the country for 5 years from 2012 to 2016. Answer question 1 to 5 based on the data contained in the table. Or if you put in ODIA, निम्न सारणी रे 2012 रु 2016 पर्यंत 5 वर्षर देशर चाउल उत्पादन तार रप्तानी एवं मुंड पिछा व्यवहार उपरे तथ्य दियाइछि टेबुल रे थिबा तथ्य आधार करिकि 1 रु 5 पर्यंत प्रश्नर उत्तर देबार अछि। सो स्क्रीन इज विजिबल टू यू। Screen is visible. अरे स्क्रीन देखा जाउची? Are you getting my screen? Now this it is visible now. So are you getting the table now? Table देखा जाउची table. Are you getting the table here? Okay. So there are data of the 5 years 2012 to 2016. And what has been given? 3 dimension. Only 2 dimension has been given. First dimension is about the year, and the second dimensions that we are talking about the agriculture productions, the export and the per capita consumptions. So thing is that how you are getting that? So there the 5 data sets has been given to you. Based on the questions, there are 5 questions are there. So let's first go to the question first. The first question is that the first questions, the percentage of increase in the consumptions of the rice over the previous year was highest in which year? पूर्व वर्ष तुलन में चाउल व्यवहार शताधिक वृद्धि क्यों वर्ष रे होइतिला? So consumption जोटा होइतिला, we are not talking about here about per capita consumption. We are talking here. So here we are talking about per capita only. We have given data of 3 dimensions. First thing is talking about the productions in the million kgs. Yes, export in million kgs and per capita consumption. But what has been asked in the question 1? The percentage increase in the consumption of rice over the previous year was highest in which year? First, let's scan the question first. Question number 2 is that what is the population of the country in the year 2014 in million? Or 2014's, what is the populations of the country in 2014? Whereas there is no such data in the table. Sei prakar data table re nahi. Coming to third one, the ratio of export to the consumption in the given period was highest in the year 2012, 2013, 2006, 14 and 2014 and 15. Here we are getting only one dimension data. We have only export figure, but you don't have the consumption figure here. Question number 4 is that in which year the population of country was highest? In which year the population of the country was highest? We don't have the population data in the table. Population data table में नहीं है. Question number 5 is that what is the average consumption of rice in million kgs over the year 2012 to 2016? So consumption data here is also consumption data is not here. ओडिया रे जो माने अटेंड करूछंती because we are getting the response from the other language, Odia, English, Hindi, Sanskrit, so it is very easy for them to when they will go through the questions in Odia language. So thing is that we have the 5 questions and not a single data is reflected in the table. When such type of Bibian Mishra 2014, how did you get the figure? How did you get the figure? Because in the table answer is not there. Any figure has not been mentioned in the table. Arun Gibela, how did you calculate 2014? 2014 data kichi अच्छी की table रे regarding the population, regarding the consumption. That is the reason why most of the students are failed to understand the question. Without understanding the questions, we are responding, just giving the tick marks. So that's why this presentation is called the level 2 presentations or the data interpretation level 2. I mentioned Bibian Mishra 2014, Arun Gibela 2014. If data is not there, how did you calculate 2014 will be the correct answer? Because we don't have the data in the table. So let's understand the data first. So understanding of the data for the level 2 type of questionnaire or level 2 type of what you call level 2 type of data interpretation methods, we normally use key to T techniques. Remember, we normally use are you getting my point? Are you getting my point? So normally when we are going through the table 2 type of data, we need the Q to T table. Q to T table or Q to T technique. Q to T techniques. For level 2 type of data interpretation method, you have to follow Q to T table or Q to T data interpretations techniques. So the percentage of, so according to Q to T techniques, normally we have to scan the question first, then you will go to the table. Q means questions, T means table. So normally you should go from, we have got the data, already table is there, you have to scan the questions and then go to the table. Those who have answered 2014 is absolutely wrong without going to the data first, because data is not there, any type of answer is not there in the table. The percentage of increase in the consumption of rice over the previous year was highest in which year? We have in the table, we have the per capita consumption data, we don't have the consumption data. आमर टेबल रे कौन अच्छी, टेबल रे आमर पर कैपिटा कंजप्शन डाटा अच्छी किंतु कंजप्शन डाटा नहीं. क्वेश्चन नंबर 2, व्हाट इज द पॉपुलेशन ऑफ कंट्री इन द ईयर 2014 इन मिलियन. टेबल रे पॉपुलेशन डाटा अच्छी की, वी डोंट हैव द पॉपुलेशन डाटा. थर्ड थिंग्स टॉकिंग अबाउट द रेशियो एंड कंजप्शन. The ratio of the export to the consumption in the given period was the highest in the year. We know how to calculate the ratio, but you don't have the consumption data. We have only per capita consumption data. Question number 4 is that in which year the population of country was highest. Population of country को year रे, in which year populations of the country was highest. सर्वाधिक को वर्ष थिला, क्यों वर्ष थिला, क्यों वर्ष population highest थिला. Data आम पाखे नहीं. Then question number 5 is what is the average consumption of the rice in millions over the year 2012 to 2016. Question number 5 रो भी data आम पाखे नहीं. So what is the problem here in such type of table? In such type of table is there, problem is there. Table रे consumption data अच्छी की, consumption data अच्छी की table रे. Please respond me. Are you? Am I audible to you? Ruchika Panigrahi. You have gone through the data. Data रे consumption data अच्छी की, consumption table रे consumption data अच्छी की. Do you have the consumption data in the table? We don't have the consumption data here. Arey, be interactive. Be interactive in the session. Yes, no, we don't have any type of data. Whatever 5 question has been asked, जो पांचटा क्वेश्चन पचरा है, पांचटा क्वेश्चंस रो कौनसी गोटे भी डाटा टेबल रे नहीं. जो माने डायरेक्टली ब्लाइंडली यू आर सेइंग 2014, 2018, 2019. It may be sometimes the guessing factor may be correct, but sometimes it may be very dangerous to you. The consumption data आम पाखे नहीं. Percentage you can, आम percentage टा calculation करि परिबा. You can calculate the percentage. We don't have the population data. We have ratio and the average, and whatever percentage, ratio and average we have to calculate based on the data on the consumption and population only, which is not reflected in the table. Are you getting my point? So whatever the consumption data here, yes. The real problem is that, yes, I am going to the table again. I am going to the table again. Yes. We don't have the table. We don't have. See, we have gone to the questions, then come to the table. Sudharani Mahapatra. Now the table is visible to you. Sudha, are you getting my point? Is it visible to you? table is visible to you? Okay, just wait. Yes, consumption data is not here. Khushbu, consumption data is not the table, not mentioned in the table. So tabular data is not here. Just I am showing the table to you. I am showing the table to you. Just hold on. So in the table, yes, now it is visible to you. Now table is visible to you. So आम जो पांचटा क्वेश्चन जो डिस्कशन कले से मागिची कंजप्शन पॉपुलेशन बेस्ड डाटा and we don't have the consumption and population based data in the table. So how to solve those consumption and population based data? So we have, as we know that we have only production data, we have export data, we have per capita consumption data. We don't have consumption data. Per capita consumption and consumption is two different things. Consumption of per capita or per capita consumptions and consumption is two different things. That's why I'm telling you, see, per capita consumption data, see, it is in kgs, whereas productions and export data, it is always in millions kgs. Are you getting my point? So the problem here is that neither we have the consumption data, neither we have population data. So when such type of table is there, and questions have been asked based on some other type of data, such type of table is called type 2 data interpretations methods, or table type 2, or the level of difficulties type 2. So up to previous year, UGC NET was asking about the level 1 data. Now they are asking about the level 2 data. Subsequently also we'll discuss about the table 3 data, or we can say that the level 3 data. Here the problem is that we don't have the data, so we have to frame the question first. You have to frame your question first, then you can only you can able to solve those questions. We don't have the question here, and we have the 4 options. We have the answer, but we don't have the questions. How interesting it is. So consumption data is not there, so it is very difficult for us to understand what is happening in the table. Okay, so I am going to the this problem is that how the consumptions and percentage of populations or ratio average, whatever it may be. So let's start the sessions. Let's start with the session. Arun Kapila, are you getting my point? The table 2 data is not about the table difficulties 2 level of data. Yes, Akanksha Mishra, last table is not visible. When we will calculate, it will be visible to you. So I am coming to your first question. So let's have a look. The question number first is that we have the production data, we have the export data, we have the per capita consumption. But what has been asked to us? It is about the consumption. So first thing is that you have to mark the form. The accurate process is that how do you get those, solve these type of data there when you don't have this type of, when data is not there. So first important thing is that the problem symbol, you have to identify one variable from the one perspective and another variable or another data from the second row as a separate field and the column as a separate field. Or 2012, 13, 14, 16, 15 and 16, these are we are talking about, these are the row data. So let's mark it is X, V, W, X, Y, Z, and let's column level data. Say for example, here A is there, B is here and the C is here. So let's it be the second level data or the column data. So first we have to do, you have to first frame the question. पहले आपको क्वेश्चन फ्रेम करना है. तो क्वेश्चन फ्रेम करने के लिए you need to have some common general or common awareness formula. पहले तक जो क्वेश्चन आ रहा था वो डायरेक्टली आपका टेबल में था, बट वी डोंट हैव द टेबल हियर, वी डोंट हैव द टेबल डाटा हियर. So first thing is that consumption equal to the production minus export. So production is talking that we are talking about. Consumption equal to the production minus export is your consumption. So when you will go through your questions number, you will go through 2012 data. 186.5 is the production figure, whereas your export figure is talking about 114. So you will calculate that, you will get your consumption data. You will calculate subsequently, you will get like that. For the year 2012, you have the 72.5. Then for 2013, 88, 2014, 108, 2015, 105, and for 2016, 126. Are you getting my point? अरे बुझी हुई ना, are you getting my point? समझ में आ रहा है? Just have a yes or no in the chat box. So definitely we have the, अरे सुबचिना नहीं, are you getting my point? और समझ में आ रहा है या नहीं? Are you getting my point? दीक्षित मैडम, are you getting my point? शालिनी दीक्षित, so these are the consumption figure. So when we have the consumption figure here, then what question में क्या पूछा गया है? क्वेश्चन में ये पूछा गया है कि किस पर कंजप्शन परसेंटेज ऑफ हायर है कंपेयर टू द ईयर प्रीवियस ईयर. प्रीवियस ईयर का कौन सा, इन व्हिच ईयर द परसेंटेज ऑफ इंक्रीज is higher, then you will go to the next. So the formula is the present year minus previous year divided by previous year. So when we have the data here, when you have a data here is about, when you calculate, we don't get any data on 2012. So first what you have to do, first we have to start from 2013. First you have to start from 2013. So this is your present year data for 2013. So for 2013, 88 and previous year data is talking about 72.5. The consumption data is 72.5. So previous year's data was 80. This year data is 88. Previous is 72.5. And the previous year data is 72.5 into 100. When you derive the percentage, we'll multiply by 100 and you will get the 21.3 for 2013. So you will go on calculating all these points, you will get this figure. The percentage of increase in 2012 data is not sufficient. That means the options 2012 will never be happens, or the data is not sufficient. Say for example, one question has been asked 2012 or 2013-12, 2013 and 2014, where 2012 is common is all 3 option and 4-1 is data is not sufficient. You have to mark data is not sufficient. But here we have the options are not there in 2012. So you will go to the options, the present year which year data is questions. हमको कौन कही what question has been asked to us? Question has been asked to us that for 2014 कही what is the consumption percentage of increase in 2000, in which year the consumption data is increases. So we'll go to that. You will calculate the 2014 here. Which year the percentage of increase is higher. So we'll calculate 22.7 is the highest during 2014, or we can say that so 2016. You will go to the questions number 1 here. Let's go to the question number 1. What options are available? Options are there. Option is here. The percentage of increase in consumption of rice over the year, over the previous year data was highest in the year. The correct answer will be 2014. Yes, 2014. But you have to follow what process is required for that. Yes, Arun Ghibla and Vivian Mishra 2014 you have responded. But how do you come to the conclusion? How you are giving the correct answer is important. What process that you are adopting? Subsequent step, when you will go to the subsequent questions, you will find this will be very, again this second number question will be okay. Are you getting my point? 2014 data will be the highest. So this is the process through which you can solve the question 1. Next, come to the question number 2. Question number 2, what is the question number 2 is there? We are talking about the populations. Second question is dealing with the populations. Second question talking about the populations. Okay. So to calculate the populations, we need to take 2 dimensions. We have the production data, we got the export data, we have the per capita consumption data, we have also consumption on million kg data. We got all that. We got receive all this time and again. All see the yellow tables are derived field. We have calculated these fields. So populations, in order to draw the populations, you will go to one head further. Population equal to the consumption divided by per capita consumption. Per capita आमर जो consumption data अच्छी divided by per capita consumption is equal to populations. Total consumption केते होची per capita consumption आमे जदि ताको divide करूछे तामे populations ताको पाउछी. Okay, so you will go to the populations, you will find आमे कोन calculation करूछे in which year. What is the question there? Question कौन अच्छी से the population in millions. हम कहूँ population in millions. In which year the populations कितने millions थिला. They talking about the populations in millions. So the per capita consumption is talking about here. हमारा जो consumption data, we have the consumption data here. We have the consumption data here. So for example, we are talking about 100, we have calculated the 2014. So for example, 108 is your consumptions and per capita consumption is talking about your per capita consumption is 38.7. So this will be come to your, you will calculate like that for the 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015 and 2016. It will come to 2.79. Question what was the populations in 2014? If they have asked which is the highest populations, so it could have been 2016, but specially he has asked about 2014 data. So as he had, जैसे कि 2014 का डाटा में सिर्फ डिस्कशन किया गया है, तो आपको 2014 का डाटा हमें सिर्फ लेना है, 2014 का डाटा लेना है 2.79. So options will be your 2014's option will be correct answer will be your, what is the correct answer? 2014 7.29, or we are talking about the 7.29 will be your correct answer. 7.29 will be your correct answer. Okay, then go to the question number 3 is that the ratio of export to the consumption in the given period was highest. क्यों वर्ष और कौन सा साल में रेशियो जो था एक्सपोर्ट टू कंजप्शन वो हाईएस्ट था? बट द हाईएस्ट रेशियो ऑफ एक्सपोर्ट टू द कंजप्शन इज हाईएस्ट इन व्हिच ईयर? So we have the export data and we have the consumption data. Earlier export data is already given in your question and we have derived the consumption data in million. We have to calculate the ratio. The ratio between export to consumptions. We are talking about the ratio between the consumptions to, export to consumption. That means the export divided by consumption. In such cases we have to go with the data. So here we have the export data, we have the consumption data, and you have to calculate the ratio. So as we have already derived two fields, populations and the consumptions, so now this will be very easier for you to calculate how you will proceed with your answer. So export and consumption data will calculate that like that is for the 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015 and 2016. Last one is 2016. Sorry, the last one is your 2016. So you will calculate, go on that. So ratio of consumption is equal to 2012 is 1.57, 2013 is your 1.30. Yes, it is. We are talking about the 1.30. 2014 data is talking about 1.20 and 2015 1.10. 2016 is 0.69. Are you getting my point? Are बुझी हो ना नहीं? Just have a yes or no in the chat box. Chat box से just give yes or no whether it is visible to you or not. So the second is talking about the option is 1.1:1.57 is your correct answer. 1.1:1.57 is your correct answer. So 1.1:1.5 when you're talking about 1.1:1.5 or 1:1.57 is the correct answer. So we'll go through that in 2012. It is 2012, 2013 and 2000. So 2012 12 should be your correct answer. Go to the questions number 10. Question number is that, I am going to the question again. Question number 3 was that the ratio of export is 2012 is your correct answer. So 2012 will be your, or A will be your correct answer. Are you getting my point? So 2012 will be your correct answer. Yes. So 2012 will be your correct answer. Okay. Then coming to question number 4. In which year the population of country was the highest? In which year the population of the country was the highest? Already you have calculated the population. Okay. So question number 4 is that, in which year the populations of the country is the highest? For 2012 it is 2, 2013 it is 2.50, 2014 it is 2.79, for 2015 it is 2.58, and for 2016 it is 3.20. So which will be the correct answer? Just give the answer in the chat box. Option which will be the correct answer. I am going to the questions again. So in which will be your correct answer? The correct answer will be, which will be the correct answer? Which option will be the correct answer? Give your response in the chat box. Give your response in the chat box. Which is the correct answer? Khushbu, which option will be the correct answer? Option in the questions. You don't need to mark 2016 in your which options? Options 4 will be your correct answer. When you mark, option 4 will be your correct answer. Okay. So coming to next questions. Question number 5 is that, what is the average consumption of the rice in millions kg over the year 2012 to 2016? 2012 ରୁ ନେଇକି 2016 ମଧ୍ୟରେ ଚାଉଳର ହାରାହାରି କେତେ ହେଉଛି ମିଲିୟନ? ହ୍ୱାଟ୍ ଇଜ୍ ଦ एवरेज ऑफ द कंजप्शन फ्रॉम 2012 टू 2016? 2012 से लेकर 2016 तक कंजप्शन का एवरेज कितना है, उसका तो एवरेज अगर कैलकुलेशंस करना है, सो वी नीड द कंजप्शन डाटा. सो क्वेश्चन नंबर 5 आई एम गोइंग टू द, yes, question number 5 you have the populations data. Sorry, which is the highest population? Yes, okay. So this is the consumption data. Sorry, the figure has wrongly mentioned here, I think. This is somehow the consumption. This is the consumption. This is the consumption data. So this is wrongly, this is mentioned. This is not the population. This is the consumption. This is the consumption data. This is consumption data. So in order to calculate the average, we need the formula summation of x into x divided by n. Mean arithmetic means average is talking about the arithmetic mean. So when we are talking about the average, we need to calculate summation of x divided summation of x divided by n. Here, what is summation of x? Summations means it is we have to add all those figures. So for 2012 to 2016, it is 500.5 or 500.5. 500.5 is your consumption. Okay. And what is the n? What will be the n? Give in the chart box. What will be the n? What is the n value here? What is the n value here? What is the n value here? What is the n here? So, Archana, what is the n value here? If summation of x equal to 5, yes, Sangeeta Mishra is n is 5. So you have the n equal to 5. So simply put the formula for average mean or mean equal to 500. 5. This is wrongly mentioned. This is 5. .5 is your summation of x divided by 5 become your n. So it's become 100.1. So the answer will be 100.1. Okay, good. 100.5. Yes, correctly that you are doing. Good. Vivian Mr. Very good. Sanam Smita Hasini also good. Sudharani 5. Okay, so the average value will be your 100.1 is your right answer. So you will go to the question number 5 here. So correct answer will be, sorry, so question number 5 will be your, which option will be the correct answer? Which option will be your correct answer? Option 1, option A, B, or 1, 2, 3 and 4. Which will be a correct answer? Which option will be correct? 1, 2, 3, 4. Type 1, 2 or 3 or 4. Which will be correct answer? Yes, 4 will be your Khushbu. Option 4 will be your correct answer. Yes, style and study. Good. Style and study, stylish answer. Good one. With Sribab, good one. Very good. Keep it up. Other participants. So this will be 101 will be your correct answer. So we have completed all 5 questions. When the data is not exactly mentioned, yes, Bibian, question number 4 is the correct. So what you have learned today? Most important thing is that definitely these questions, this type of question will ask in your next exam. We have to study the pattern of 8 seat and come to conclude that the average, ratio and percentage is common, but data is the actual answer not there in your table. So what you have learned today, you must have a general understanding about, general awareness about the certain formula. For here we are talking about the basic economic formula is that economics formula is here about the production, consumptions and population data. It may be time, related to time, speed and distance. It may related to your interest. It's may talking about the profit and loss. So you need to have a very thorough understanding on your numeracy literacy. You should have a very thorough on the numeracy literacies. Definitely you should have a general understandings about the data structure, common formula that is normally used in our day-to-day life. Normally numerical literacy, then you have to know the calculation of percentage, unit percentage, about the ratio and mean and average. So minimum you have to need all these 5 principles to get 5 marks. 5 principle, 5 marks. You will remember, you will follow these 5 principles in this coming NET examination scheduled to be, I think, on 19th. So you will get, definitely I am confident that you will get 5 out of 5. But most important thing is that how you will dealing with those things. Okay. So are you getting my point? Are you getting? Akanksha Mishra. So these 4, yes, I am just the 4 option is not visible. So I am going to the normal mode here. I am going to the normal mode here. Okay, so these 5 principles need to be followed, need to be understand properly to get 5 marks easily. It is no doubt it is a very difficult at the beginning, but when you understand the process, you will get 5 of 5. That means 100 of 100. You will secure 100 of 100 in data interpretations. Okay, so the tasks, as you know that today's now we are mostly accustomed to the big boss, right? We are more accustomed to the big boss. Yes. In every weekend or every weekend ka bar there is a, what happen every weekend? What normally it happens in big boss? So let's have a today's task, beach box. Let's the beach box task and show your proper understandings on actual. Are you getting my point? Yes, go to the description box and get a links on the online test. Will be closed within 15 minutes. Run fast. So you'll get here, you are getting a, okay, you are getting a link here. I am giving a link here. Just go and fill it up. Fast, fast, fast. Move fast. I am just opening this and let's see who will come fast. How many you are able to properly okay, go to the description box. It will close within 15 minutes. It is visible. Khushbu, it is visible to you. Have you received the link? Have you received the link about your mock test? Go to the description box and get a link. Quick, quick, go to description box. Go to your description box quick. Yes, go to your description box and quickly you have to show. Okay. It will open, it will be open. Kushbu open, it will be open. ओपन होनी को माने ओपन करी ओपन होची को माने करो अरे ओपन हो जी ना नहीं जस्ट go to the description box. It will be closed within 15 minutes, and the detailed rank of all the students irrespective of any institution with respect to the all Orissa level, it is open. Okay, so open any other one. Okay, we'll have a rank very shortly. So thank you for joining with us, and before you are going to the other classes, just subscribe and click on the bell icon to get the more videos. Thank you.